Welcome and good afternoon. I am Marty Chenette, and I will be your MC for Burlington Central High School's commencement ceremonies for the class of 2020. We thank you all very much for joining us this afternoon as we honor this year's graduates. I trust that all of you at home are wearing your caps and gowns that were provided as part of your grad gear bags. We will begin today's program with a family that is celebrating double this week. Our national anthem is being sung by Burlington Central Grade 8 grad Laura Yurchev, with her big brother and BCHS Grade 12 grad Alex accompanying on piano. This will be followed by the reading of the land acknowledgement.
Halton, as we know it today, is rich in history and modern traditions of many First Nations and the Métis. From the Anishinaabe to the Ottawandaron, the Haudenosaunee, and the Métis, these lands surrounding the Great Lakes are steeped in Indigenous history. As we gather today on these treaty lands, we have the responsibility to honor and respect the four directions: land, waters, plants, animals, ancestors that walked before us, and all the wonderful elements of creation that exist. We would like to acknowledge and thank the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation for sharing their traditional territory with us. Thank you.
That was great. Thank you, Irfan. Without question, this commencement ceremony is unlike any in the almost 100 years of Burlington Central High School. However, despite the challenges, it is very important that we honor our traditions and, most importantly, honor our graduates. First up to address the class of 2020 this afternoon is School Trustee Leah Reynolds. She will be followed by Director of Education for the Halton District School Board, Stuart Miller, and finally we will hear from Burlington Central's Principal, Michelle Lemaire.
To the graduating class of 2020, even though this wasn't what you had in mind, you have every reason to be honored and celebrated. Celebrate yourself, celebrate your friends, and celebrate those who helped you on your educational journey. As you launch out into the world, I have 3 wishes for you. First, live. Margaret Mead said, "Never believe that a few caring people can't change the world, for indeed, that's all who ever have." So my wish for you is get on with it. Make way in your heart so that you hear and speak truth and show compassion and goodness to all. This pandemic has exposed all kinds of inequities and opportunities, and your response to that should be, how can I make things better? 2, laugh. This wish is a super important one. While life is serious and sometimes scary, one can have fun along the way, and if one can find joy along the way, the setbacks don't seem so serious. And here's the secret. You have everything you need inside yourself right now to find happiness. And finally, the last one is learn. My wish for you is to be an eternal student. It's okay you haven't figured out what you want to be. And graduates, if you can be anything, please be kind. It's okay you haven't nailed down your career pathway. It's okay to take the risk without guarantee. It doesn't matter how slow you go. Just don't stop ever. While none of us know what's next, the point is, savor this moment in your journey and be open to new paths. Grow through what you go through. And so on behalf of the trustees of the Halton District School Board, congratulations, warmest wishes for continued success in living a life filled with lots of laughter and eternal learning.
Hello everyone, I'm here to thank you today and to wish you all the best as you graduate from high school and the Halton District School Board. I fully appreciate that this year has been extremely challenging for you. There's been many impediments thrown in your way, yet you've overcome those. You've shown what you're made of and you've stepped over those impediments to get here today at your commencement. And we wanted to give you the best commencement we could. We understand that this is imperfect and it's not how you would have envisioned it, and we are so very sorry for that. But we wanted to give you a send-off that's befitting of the work you have done and all the efforts you have done in your schools, both in academics, in sports, in the arts, and just being a good person and being a friend to your friends and being a good student and a friend to your teachers and your assistants. I also want you to thank your teachers and, of course, your parents and families. You wouldn't be standing here today if it weren't for them. So give them an applause and give them a clap. So on behalf of the senior team, that's all the superintendents of all the schools and the corporate superintendents, I'm here to say thank you for all you've done. And I wish you so very much the best as you go out into the world, and whether it's post-secondary, university, or college, or you're entering the workforce, thank you. You will make a difference and will have a better society because of you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Burlington Central faculty, distinguished guests, families, and most importantly, class of 2020. Here we are. Who would have foreseen that on June the 25th, I would be here speaking in front of a camera to families and graduates gathered around the computer screen? I can understand the disappointment. I share the distress. One of the thrills of this job is to hand over your high school diploma. Your diploma is your passport to the next stage of your life. This is a very special, very different ceremony. The year started with a hubbub of excitement with sports and clubs, school events, and trips. The grand finale was always going to be this day, the celebration of the class of 2020. It would be easy for your disappointment to turn into anger. It is cruel and unfair, and it is easy to feel cheated of the experiences of walking across the stage, wearing the cap and gown and sweating in the heat with your classmates, or enjoying prom and the senior trip, and even writing your last set of high school exams. The fates have not been kind to the class of 2020. However, you cannot let the last quarter of this year be the defining moment of your high school career. How you respond to this challenge as individuals and as a class will be how you will be remembered. In times of uncertainty and adversity, it is important to be adaptable. You have control over what perspectives to consider and how you choose to respond. I'd like to read you a story that I came upon recently. A young man went to his mother and told her about his life and how things were so hard for him. He did not know how he was going to make it and wanted to give up. He was tired of fighting and struggling. It seemed as one problem was solved, a new one arose. His mother took him to the kitchen. She filled 3 pots with water. In the first she placed potatoes, in the second she placed eggs, and the last she placed ground coffee beans. She let them sit and boil without saying a word. In about 20 minutes she turned off the burners. She fished the potatoes out and placed them in a bowl. She pulled the eggs out and placed them in a bowl. Then she ladled the coffee into a bowl. Turning to her son, she asked, "Tell me what you see." "Potatoes, eggs, and coffee," he replied. She brought him closer and asked him to feel the potatoes. He did and noted that they were soft. She then asked him to take an egg and break it. After pulling off the shell, he observed the hard-boiled egg. Finally, she asked him to sip the coffee. The son smiled as he tasted its rich flavor. The son then asked, "What's the point, Mom?" His mother explained that each of these objects had faced the same adversity, boiling water, but each reacted differently. The potato went in strong, hard, and unrelenting. However, after being subjected to the boiling water, it softened and became weak. The egg had been fragile. Its thin outer shell had protected its liquid interior. But after being through the boiling water, its inside became hardened. The ground coffee beans were unique, however. After they were in the boiling water, they had changed the water, creating something new and better. "Which are you?" she asked her son. "When adversity knocks on your door, how do you respond? Are you a potato, an egg, or a coffee bean?" Class of 2020, choose how you will respond to our current situation and to future challenges in life. Do you seem to be strong but wilt and become soft and lose your strength under pain and adversity? Or do you start with a malleable heart but change with the heat, toughening with a stiff spirit and a hardened heart when times become difficult? Or do you get better and change the situation around you, like the coffee bean that releases fragrance and rich flavor when the water gets hot? Things are never as bad as they seem, and they're never as great either. Maintaining a perspective on things helps us overcome adversity, even if we struggle. One of the things why I love working with young people like you is because time and again you have demonstrated that you are resilient, optimistic, and inclusive. You repeatedly have shown that you come together to listen to each other's voices and amplify those who can't. Class of 2020, you've got this. Now go out there, release the richness in your strengths and depths of your empathy to make this world a better place, come what may. We can't wait to see what you will accomplish. Congratulations.
I had a dream so big and loud. I jumped so high, I touched the clouds. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I stretched my hands out to the sky. We danced with monsters through the night. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I'm never gonna look back. Whoa, I'm never gonna give it up. No, please don't wake me now. This is gonna be the best day of my life.
Yasmina Abi Nassif, Ahmed Al Mahaznawi, Samia Aleem, Sammy Antkawiak, Katie Beckwith, Lily Blythe, Forrest Brown, Hayden Brown, Andre Camara, David Castano, Zach Caton, Marshall Clark, Angela Kahn, Justin Crowder, Jack D'Angel, Reagan Day, Francesca De Jesus, Umit Dogan, Alicia Dymock, Stephanie Emmanuel, TJ Frayne, Sarah Freeman, Nick Gilbert, Caitlin Golden, Kate Green, Julia Grigas, Hanan Habibovich, Ethan Hoycher, Olivia Hayes, Adam Heslip, Kendra Heisey, Peter Lavacek, Colton Ho, Timothy Yakubchuk, Megan Johnson, Alex Yursev, Tala Karobi, Lillian Kuhlman, Cameron Lambert, Tessa Lane, Naomi Laros, Mac Lewis, Abby Lee, Tim Lin, Finn Linder, Jacob Linney, Dylan McDougall, Bree McDowell, Scotty McFarlane, Liam McNeil, Fred Mai, Kerala Matthew, Catherine McGee, Pearson McGilvery, Jasmine Leah Mendoza, Aniston Meow, Maddie Miller, Kristen Murray, Alida Niwin, Najwa Nuristani, Miguel Orwella, Zoe Parks, William Parnham, Jeremiah Patlong, Anne Marielle Perfecto, Victoria Prowse, Jared Poigen, Ashvina Qureshi, Alyssa Radonovich, Jocelyn Canales Ramos, Ray Rawson, Alexis Ray, Megan Rennie, Ryan Rezick, Kyla Rowan, Claudia Salcedo, Ethan Savernock, Teresa Sekerinsky, Grant Sheriff, Brian Sirwa, Caitlin Sirwa, Sarah Smith, Ava Snyder, Anita So, Emily Speak, Paige Stewart, Luke Suzuki, Fruz Tabibi, Artin Tassay, Rachel Thornton, Parker Tinnas, Yeet Toprak, Danny Tran, Edward Tran, Alexa Trotman, Bilal Wahidi, Rylan Williams, Ryan Williamson, Tessa Wilson, Miranda Zing, Jipeng Zhu, Damian Zadkovich, Anya Zarir, Jerry Zhang, Jim Zhang, Congratulations to the Burlington Central High School class of 2020. I will now call upon Stephen Spizak, who will be introducing our class of 2020 valedictorian, Abby Lee.
Hello to everyone watching. My name is Steve Spizak, and I am a senior math teacher here at Burlington Central. This year I have the honor of introducing our valedictorian. Now imagine, if you will, you in your youth, as an elementary age student. Your parents were able to send you to a boarding school in the hopes of you obtaining a higher quality of education. You excelled in art and drawing, but languages and math did not come as easily. On reaching an age to enter high school, arrangements were made for you to study abroad. You had studied the language for years, but reading it in a textbook and conversing with native speakers are two different things, and it had never been one of your stronger subjects. Nonetheless, you fly to this country, land, arrive at a hotel, hungry, but without the sufficient conversational skills to be able to ask where you could get something to eat. So you spend the day hungry. You are now at a homestay and studying in a foreign school that is taught completely in this foreign language. The language barrier is massive. Your academics suffer. You do not have the vocabulary to strike up casual conversations. Your parents encourage you to focus on your studies. As a result, you do not make many friends and spend much of your free time studying. The following year, you decide not to adhere to your parents' advice. You join a few clubs and try and make friends in this new country. You ask to be taken out of ESL-specific academic courses and placed into regular stream academic classes. The greater the challenge, the more it forces you to work at learning how to exist in this new country and with this new language and new culture. The universities here require you to pass a literacy exam to be accepted as a foreign student. You study very hard for the test but do not succeed. You spend the day upset and concerned that maybe this will be too difficult. The next morning you dust yourself off and begin studying for the next chance to take the literacy test. You fail again and again. You are told that most students give up after the third attempt and return to their country of origin. You spend the day thinking this way. The next morning you wake up and start studying for the next literacy test. You simply will not give up. Meanwhile, at school, you are taking extra classes, trying to graduate a year early. You learn that you have an aptitude in mathematics that was not apparent in your boarding school back home. You consider pathways that are not focused around the visual arts, but business and mathematics. In your few years of high school here, you've had to switch residences 6 times. You had to learn to cook out of necessity when one of those homestays did not include meals, cooking only once per week and eating that the next 6 days so that you would have time for your schoolwork, extracurriculars, and studying for that university literacy test. You had to take that literacy test 6 times before succeeding. You never gave up. When I look at this, I have to ask myself this question. At what point would I have given up and gone home? For me, the question wasn't, would I have given up? But, when would it have happened? If words like determined, unbreakable, gritty, undaunted, if these words belong to anyone, they belong to this year's valedictorian. A girl who landed in this country unable to order a meal, to graduating as a grade 11 student and being valedictorian. At home she'd be called Lee Lin Wei. Here, most people call her Abby Lee. I call her inspirational. May I introduce you to this year's Burlington Central High School valedictorian, Abby Lee.
It is frustrating, I know, the coronavirus pandemic. It is unexpected, I know, the remote ceremony. It was fall in grade 9. We came with a sheet of paper, geography, history, music. That was our timetable. It is summer of grade 12. We leave with a different paper or diploma. Until now, I was thinking, with different indications, paper has different meanings. Without prong, party after party, or even walking across the stage. What does our graduation mean? The capital C, from crosses and its varieties to concentrating on our futures. The capital C, from confused, the feelings we felt, to confident, the feelings we feel. However, the same capital C, Central, has not changed. No matter where we are, no matter where we are going, the fact is, we are from Central, and that will never change. The process of changing in letter C was the word of congratulation. Graduation is the result of our hard work, and we all have improved. Finally, we graduated, class of 2020. Looking back 3 years ago, I came from a country with a completely different language and culture. I was being challenged. I didn't speak English nor French. I was scared to talk with you. How ridiculous I was, and I did not talk with anyone in my class the first semester. Then it came, my first Canadian Christmas. Someone here in class of 2020 said hello to me. That hello means a lot. It gave me the boost of confidence to embrace both cultures and make friends. Fast forward to September 2019. Everyone around me said I should now graduate a year ahead. Central, teachers, friends, your support have made me confident to follow my dreams. The reason I'm here to share my story with an open heart is because I want you to know that every single one of you has the superpower to change a person's life. And that superpower is called the Central Spirit. Thank you, class of 2020. The years we spent together, we all supported each other. Doctors, engineers, educators, carpenters, artists, manufacturers. Days we worked it in the library on assignments. Nights we stayed late for examinations. Weekends we spent in clubs. The effort we put either in class, teams, or clubs. With the support of teachers and families, we finally made this. We got the tickets. Within our net of support, we got the ticket to the destination of our dreams. Something strong can use bad evil.
There are now 14 cases in Canada.
Something strong can use to bring good. The viruses are strong, powerful. We are strong and powerful. The virus started small and quickly became a pandemic. But remember, we, the class of 2020, have the Central Spirit and can also spread good globally. We will bring to others our Central Spirit. When we go to achieve our dreams in different places, we will bring to others our support, whether we find ourselves here in Canada or anywhere around the globe. Central Spirit, we got this. All we need to do is be confident, be consistent, and be yourself. Congratulations, class of 2020. Good luck.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel We're so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in. Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screens, but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you? 'Cause there's a spark in you, you just gotta ignite the light.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
At this time, I would like to thank the many people who have worked hard to make this production a success. A special thank you to the Yurchev family for their musical contribution. Thank you to all Burlington Central staff and especially the commencement team who have helped to make the afternoon a success. A big thank you to Sean Clement for his technical expertise in putting all of this together. A final thank you to our hardworking Student Services Department and our main office staff for their tireless efforts they put in to much of the behind-the-scenes work that is necessary to make all of this happen. To close out the program this afternoon, the graduates themselves have put together a video montage of thank yous and memories. This portion of our ceremony was designed and executed by graduate Ray Rawson.
I'm gonna need you to raise your glass. I don't care what you put in it. Here's the nights that you can't take back. We live hard, but we love to laugh. We all thought that we'd get rich fast.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you for making Central such a great place to be. I really enjoyed my high school experience here. Best of luck next year.
See, we won't forget where we came from. The city won't change us.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say that I'm so thankful for all the memories we've made over the past 4 years and all the opportunities that we've had. I want to wish you guys the best and happy graduation, Trojans. Bye!
So here's to the cheap sunglasses, Red Bull and minivans, and people who had your back when the world didn't understand.
Thank you, Central, for 4 good years and many, many good shows, even though I spent most of my time during those shows complaining about them.
No, we won't forget where we came from. The city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum.
Over these last 4 years, I've had some of the best memories of my life. Definitely my most favorite and most important is just watching our grade develop from what we begun as at the beginning. Now to see us all getting along, all of us celebrate, all of us are like caring for each other, and we're really just so united as a grade and as a graduating class. And getting an OFSA medal in grade 10.
Still be raising our cups to the same day.
Guys, we did it. We're graduating this month. So you guys should be very proud of yourselves. We've all worked so hard, and I hope to see you guys soon.
Oh no, this city won't change us. Oh no, this...
Thank you all for the great memories. It's not always been smooth sailing, but these last couple of weeks have really united. I wish you all good luck on the next phase of our lives, and I just know that the class of 20 is going to do some great things.
No matter where we go, we always find our way back home.
I've made so many great memories at Central, but one that stands out is the entirety of G's philosophy class.
No matter where we go, we always find a way back. find our way back home. We are walking like in. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy.
Incredible. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here this afternoon. We are all very proud of our class of 2020 and wish them nothing but the best in the next chapter of their lives. Stay tuned now for a special performance exclusively for the BCHS Class of 2020, performed by Burlington's own Walk Off the Earth. Thank you and have a great day.
What's up, Central High School?
Walk Off the Earth here with Dare to Be You, a grassroots organization from right here in our hometown of Burlington.
We value and recognize the challenges and experiences you've all had to face during this pandemic. What strong individuals you all are.
We wish you all the absolute best for the future as you enter into this super exciting chapter of your lives.
Woo!
The possibilities right now are so endless. You have the ability to change the world and move forward with such positivity.
We want to dedicate this next song to all of you graduates.
Here we go.
It's called I'll Be There.
2, 3, 4.
When the tears are rolling down like a river to the ocean, and there's no one else around, we won't question my devotion. Everybody needs somebody, and you got me. You know that I know that you know that I'll be there for the highs and lows. Give you mine if your heart gets broke. By your side when you're all alone, I will be there. When you're down on your luck, no ride home and you got too drunk. 2 a.m. I'ma pick you up. I will be there. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. When you're down on your luck, no ride home and you got too drunk. Whoa, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. Yeah.
When your heart could use a break and it's too broken to be open, I'll be patient, I will wait until you're ready to be open. Everybody needs somebody, and you got me. You know that I know that you know that I'll be there for the highs and lows. Give you mine if your heart gets broke. By your side when you're all alone, I will be there. When you're down on your luck, no ride home and you got too drunk. 2 a.m. I'ma pick you up. I will be there. there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you. When you're down on your luck, no ride home when you got too drunk. Whoa, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you.
I'll be there for the highs and lows. Give you mine when your heart gets broke. By your side when you're all alone. I'll be there when you're down on your luck. Give your all, but it's not enough. Take my hand and I'll pick you up. I will be
there for you. I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you.
I'll be there for you
when you're down on your luck. No ride home when you got too drunk. Whoa, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there for you.
I'll be there for you. Thank you all so much. Congratulations, 2020 grads.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah, baby.
Mwah.